We're saying it's His Royal Highness, accompanied by Mr. Joe Mears, the chairman of the Football Association, greeting Leeds first. Behind Mr. Mears is Mr. David Wiseman, who is the chairman of the Football Association Challenge Cup Committee. And bringing up the rear, Mr. Dennis Follows, who is the secretary of the Football Association. The president of the Football Association has obviously decided not to come out onto the field because I doubt whether he could be neutral. He is in fact the Earl of Harwood, who is the president also of Leeds United. And finally to Mr. Don Revie, the manager of Leeds United. Pass now to Liverpool and to Ron Yeats. Now to Bill Shankly, the Liverpool manager, who too knows what it's like to come here and play on the losing side, come here the next season and be on the winning side. Then to the three officials, Mr. Clements, one of the finest referees in football, Mr. Burtonshaw, Mr. Goodfellow, the two linesmen, and then Mr. Frank Ray. So the two teams now strip off their tracksuits, stripped for action as it were. And that's the Liverpool team. They move away to the end where all their supporters are congregated. Musicians now leave the field, leaving it to the players. The referee playing up the two captains. The two captains are Bobby Collins of Leeds in the all-white strip, the footballer of the year, the man who's played here a number of times for Scotland but never played at Wembley on the winning side. He hopes to chase it this year. Bobby Collins is the smallest man on the field at 5'3", coming up to the referee now. Ron Yeats, the captain of Liverpool, is 6'3" and the tallest man on the field. And they've got to change round. Now, incidentally, many people have written in saying the Liverpool captain is called Yeats and not Yates. So I took the opportunity of having a word with him, asking him how he pronounces his name, and to settle the argument for all time, although it's spelt Yeats, he pronounces his name Yates. That comes from the player himself. And there's little Bobby Collins. He's the great worker for Leeds United. The man who's even wearing an old pair of stockings. There's Johanneson, the South African, the first colour player ever to appear at Wembley. Looks as if Liverpool are to kick off. Liverpool kick off, and there the Liverpool inside forwards. Number 10 is Smith, but he will drop back. Smith, number 10, will drop back and play at right half. Well, he plays a double centre half with Yates. St John with the ball at his feet, and the cup final is about to begin. The chanting starts of Leeds, Leeds. It's Liverpool who kick off. Immediately seen what's happened in the Liverpool side. Smith has gone back to play alongside Yeats, and Strong will be the attacking right half. There's Billy Bremner, Scotland's new international. Stevenson. Now this is Smith, who plays so far back. It's the moment in the cup final when you can expect mistakes to be made. Yeats to Byrne. Leeds throw, and quite sensibly the players not rushing things. It's the time when mistakes can be made and the cup won and lost, and there's a foul by Collins on St John. Stevenson to take the free kick for Liverpool. That's Hunter getting it away. Collins. Always danger for Liverpool when this man's got the ball. Charlton. Now Giles, the only man on the field who's played in a cup final before. Collins, a beautiful ball to Reaney, the right back. That could be a very nasty one. Beautifully taken though by Lawrence. Here's Giles to Collins. Notice how Collins will play back. He played deep, and Bell is limping very badly, the Leeds left back. That's Bell. Nasty crack he got on his ankle. Now it's Hunter, not Bell, and now it's Stevenson who's coming forward. Hunter, the man injured. Oh, and that was a foul by Collins. Oh, he made no attempt to play the ball and went right into Byrne. And that's Hunter who's hurt, and also Byrne is hurt too. He got very badly shaped by Collins. Now there's Norman Hunter, who is in the England tour party. There's Cocker, the Leeds trainer, obviously having to. No, he's putting some spirit on the leg. A chapter of accidents right in the first 5 minutes. Hunter and Byrne, one of each side, both down hurt. It's the referee, Mr. Burtonshaw. Notice he's checking on his watch, not a wristwatch as most referee uses, but he uses a pocket watch. There's Hunter. Yes, he's got his shin pads out, I think. Yes. That's Jerry Byrne, and he's all right. And so Mr. Clements, the referee, quite happy. Everything settled. Now it's Stevenson to take the free kick. Corner, I should think, yes. Just brushed the hair of Charlton. Callaghan is going to take the corner. Tall Jeff Strong has gone up for Liverpool, number 4, there he is, and it's Yeats. Goal kick to Leeds United. Leeds United have never got beyond the 6th round before. Hunter finding Bremner. What a beautiful ball out to Johanneson. This man's got fantastic speed. Very tricky dribbler. Back to Bell. Up goes Peacock. Hit by Yeats. Oh, Bremner, badly sandwiched. And I don't think I've ever known a cup final when the trainer has... we've had trainers on 3 times in about the first 5 or 6 minutes. Collins or Bremner will take this one. Bremner's the one in front, Collins behind him. No scores yet. Bremner, Collins, and Yeats getting it away. This is no foul. This is Giles, the outside right of Leeds. He's a wandering outside right. It never stays on the right wing. Liverpool ball. Here's Jeff Strong, the man who never expected to be in this final. Now Lawler, the Liverpool player who gets married on Monday. Byrne, let's see whether he's recovered from his knock. Yes, he looks all right. And Charlton asked for trouble then, holding the ball so long. St. John to Thompson. And this man breaks loose, he can be dangerous. A lovely one to Strong. That's how Liverpool are going to use Strong to burst through. And that was Smith. Inside left comes centre half, finding now Callaghan. Callaghan to Strong. Stevenson with him, and also Smith. Liverpool hanging back here. They play just one spearhead and 2 flying wingmen. This is the spearhead hunt. Maybe we'll have a crack. Corner it goes. That's a beautiful clearance from Sprake to Johanneson. Charlton getting underneath that one. He didn't mean to do that. Storrie finding Bremner. That was no hands. The ball bounced up and hit the man. Mr. Clements isn't the sort of referee to be influenced by shouts of the crowd. He knows when it's accidental, when it's intentional. It's Tommy Lawrence, one of the 8 Scots on the field today, the Liverpool goalkeeper. 4 Scots on each side. It's Stevenson. Classical wing half to Strong, now to Callaghan. That is how Johannesson's come back to reinforce the Leeds defence. Smith. Stevenson, a lovely one to Strong. Liverpool at the moment. Liverpool having the better of it. Callaghan with the corner for Liverpool. Beautifully taken by Giles. Oh, a bad clearance now. Thompson. This is Byrne. Johnny Giles, a lovely square ball to Collins, and who's hit? I think it's Storrie, I think. Storrie is down. Well, I don't... What a chapter of accidents this is. And just before anyone starts running away with these funny ideas about the Wembley turf, I think this is the 4th time we've had the train around. The game is only 10 minutes old, and not one of these injuries has been due to the pitch. Ten minutes gone. This 1965 Cup final. There is no score. Right, Storrie is fit again, and it'll be a dropped ball. Collins on the white. This is strong. Now Hunt taking over for Liverpool. Stevenson. Liverpool quite content to use this square ball to try and bring this Leeds defence out. This is strong. Peacock trying to steer that one for Storrie. Peacock's so good in the air. What a wonderful recovery he's made from injury. Now it's Giles. That's the value of Smith, you see, covering that gap. Ball was meant for Peacock. Lawler, St John heading it out to Hunt. Now St John, that's Callaghan on St John's right. Who's coming in the middle? Stevenson, the left half-back. The footballer, and that is it was the outside right who was back there hoping for Leeds. Giles. This is Collins. Bremner moving forward. Now the two outside rights, Callaghan in the dark against Giles. This is Smith. Strong. Moving up in a pack so they can use the square ball and still make progress. Lovely ball from Thompson to Hunt. St John coming close. They're obviously trying for the 1-2. Lovely tackle by Collins. Still using this long ball up the middle. They love it. And the linesman is flagging that Smith was being held by Peacock. And the referee has given the free kick. The linesman on that side is Mr. Goodfellow of Leicester. Byrne and Stevenson making space for himself. Running into position to receive that pass. Hunt's come onto the left wing. He's strong. And moving up. Now it's Hunt. Liverpool moving well off the ball to create space for themselves. A lovely one now to Hunt. Fine move by Hunt and St John. And that's Gareth Sprake, the Leeds goalkeeper, Welsh international, only 20 years of age. Regarded as one of the finest, if not the finest, goalkeeper in Britain. Collins. Incredible footballer. Up now to Bremner. Oh, beautiful ball. But Giles was slow off the mark. Stevenson with the throw. Not a good throw. Bremner. That's a good ball to Giles. This is Collins. Bremner's moved forward. Collins looking for him. Stevenson playing so well, finding Hunt. Oh, good ball to St John. He's got Thompson unmarked on his left. He's got Hunt moving on his right, but he might do it himself. And in comes Callaghan. And it's Charlton who gets away a corner. And Liverpool, there's Callaghan, the man who shot. Liverpool are opening up this Leeds defence. They're finding their way through. And it's Charlton who's hurt. Charlton got hurt, giving away that corner. That's Jackie, Charlton, and Les Cocker, the Leeds trainer, is the busiest man at Wembley this afternoon. Jackie Charlton certainly winded by that one, but if he hadn't been winded, Leeds would have been a goal behind. Jackie Charlton, all right. There he is. Liverpool fans when the Saints go marching in as Callaghan takes the corner. Johanneson. Oh, it's a late tackle by St. John. Free kick to Leeds, and Mr. Clements really reading the riot act. Number 2 is Paul Reaney, brilliant young fullback, and to take the kick is Charlton. This will go back to the keeper. Charlton being worried he's getting underneath some of those high ones. I notice now that Sprake in the Leeds goal has put his gloves on, and so too has Lawrence in the Liverpool goal. Johanneson. It went into Bobby Collins. Johanneson gone into the centre forward position. Giles. As Bremner forward goes the right back, Reaney. It's a bad throw. That's Giles. Collins coming to take over. And the crowd howling at that one. Quick snapshot, it will have put Lawrence out of position. That's Bobby Collins, number 10. In the foreground, Billy Bremner. These are the two great tandem men of the Leeds team. Snuff these two out and you've snuffed Leeds out. Charlton missing that one again. Leaving it for Strong. Oh, good square one to Lawler. And that's Storrie coming back to help the defence. Giles. Reaney to Bremner. Storrie on the right wing. Giles gone to inside left. Spinning well for Storrie, but not well enough. Stevenson to Byrne. This is Roger Hunt. Seen very little of Thompson. That's Thompson moving over to the left. Bad ball. And there goes Johanneson. Bell, the left back coming up on the left. This is Bell. Corner. Hands on hips. It is Ian Callaghan, and there to take the corner is Bobby Collins. Now we watch for number 5, Jackie Charlton, going up. This is the situation Leeds love. Corners and free kicks, they lobbed into the opposing goal bar. Peacock. 20 minutes. Gone, no score. Hunter getting it onward down the middle. Peacock finding Collins, and now there's Bremner right with Collins. Peacock moved to that one. Rubber the green for Strong. Leeds throw, and it's Billy Bremner's gone down. Bremner has... There's Bremner. And once again, Bremner suffering from the same trouble as Jackie Charlton did a few minutes ago. Caught it right at the pit of the stomach. Very painfully laid low. And if we go on with so many stoppages, I can imagine the first half lasting to something like 4:30. Billy Bremner, who gets his first international cap next Saturday for Scotland against Spain at Hampden Park. All right again, and it's Leeds United with the throw. Smith looking after Peacock very well. Now up to Lawler. Callaghan to Strong. To Stevenson. These two Liverpool wing halves working well together. It's a beautiful ball to Hunt. Now to St. John. Liverpool looking more dangerous side. Bremner to Giles. Storrie is on the right wing. Bremner breaking forward. Covered by St. John. Byrne is out to Strong. Hunter covering his fullback, who'd moved deep to watch Callaghan. This is Giles. Notice how Giles keeps roaming and wandering. Lovely bit of work. Collins going to get back to Giles. Now Bremner. Stevenson. A hard back of immense coolness. Thompson switched wings. I've got a feeling it might well be raining out there. I'm not certain. In fact, I think it is raining now. It's suddenly got very dark, very overcast. After a lovely morning, the rain has come. Peacock back to Giles. Now this rain is going to make the turf very slippery indeed. Oh, Bell following up. Goal kick to Liverpool. Again, Charlton getting under that one. He's nothing like as commanding in the air as he normally is. Wally Barnes, who's sitting next to me, just reminded me that it rained the last time Liverpool were here in 1950. He would remember that's when Arsenal beat Liverpool. Oh, St. John, beautiful bit of work out to Thompson. And then Johanneson way back, defenseman. Now up comes right back Lawler. Leeds throw. Whenever Leeds are pressed, their two wingmen are coming back to challenge in defence. Ron Yeats, cross to Byrne. Yes, Collins. Not a good clearance for Collins. Strong forward to St John. Oh, lovely one inside the back to Callaghan. Who's in the middle there? In goes Hunt. Oh, what a bad mistake by Sprake. That was Giles, the outside right on the goal line when he cleared. Keeping up the pressure. This is Stevenson. Smith, what a fine young player he is. This is his first season with a big time. Strong, finding Stevenson. And again, as Giles, you see, back in defence. The idea of football that you have at least one of your wingmen comes back and hopes in defence. Johanneson, this is the flyer. Bremner, away across to Bell. St John, Hunt moving down the middle. Being covered at the moment. Callaghan coming up just on the right. Norman Hunter. Easily beaten. Oh, Strong in trouble. Now Hunter back to Collins. Bremner squared in. I shouldn't think Collins has got much chance of scoring from that range. Well, those Leeds supporters look happy enough, don't they? Charlton waiting for the ball, caught napping. Not as commanding as he normally is. A bad clearance now. Callaghan. St John inside him. This is St John. Callaghan. Hunt moving in. And Reaney moving it out to Giles. This is Collins. Storrie, and Johanneson was just too quick off the mark. He's offside. Liverpool, remember, have another tough game, tough cup match on Tuesday at Anfield when they have the first leg of the European Cup semi-final against Inter Milan. Stevenson. Oh, what a bad clearance. And a foul by Strong, charging Bremner in the back. It's Bremner. And there's, notice Charlton moving up. Now the Leeds fans have spotted this. The chant of Leeds, Leeds, Leeds. This will be lobbed into the penalty area. Bremner taking it. It's for Peacock and Charlton with the danger men. It's out with Giles. Hunt sensibly having come back very coolly out now to Thompson. I haven't seen Thompson really strike yet. St John creating a bit of room. Quarter of an hour of the first half left and there's no score. And this is Giles. There's Collins loping towards the right wing. Bremner. This is Hunter. Yeats so far beating Peacock every time in the air. Smith. Oh, what a lovely ball to Thompson. Reaney kept up with Thompson very well, and there was no one coming close to Thompson. They all expected a long high centre. Giles inside to Collins. Yeats to Strong. To Hunt. Still playing it square, trying to pull this defence out. Very well drilled defence. Leeds night strong, maybe a shot. And John had just been able to deflect that, but well have been the first goal. That's Jeff Strong, the man who came in as a last-minute substitute for Gordon Mill, who's been robbed of the cup final appearance, just as his father was in the late 1930s. Yeats obviously has to be penalised for that, using his hands as he went up with that ball against Peacock. Charlton not got up for this one. He's going to take the free kick himself. Well, the Leeds fans wondering what's going to happen to this free kick. Well, I bet they didn't expect that. To Bremner. That's a lovely ball from Bremner to Storrie. Everyone but the Leeds goalkeeper now in the Liverpool half. I thought Lawler got himself into a whole heap of trouble there. There's Tom Smith, the reserve team player at the start of the season. Now one of the stars of this Liverpool side. Hunter. Yeats. Beaten by Bremner now. Yeats up can Leeds strike quickly. Lovely ball to Johanneson. This is the covering job that Smith has to do. He's got to cover both fullbacks and the centre half. He's the sort of sweeper up. If anything gets through, then Smith's got to deal with it. Collins coming back to mark St John very well. That's up to Bremner. Number 7 is Giles. Bremner to Giles, and Reaney moving forward. That's a bad ball to him. Both these teams are so organised tactically that they're perhaps organising each other out of business. Whatever sort of aces are played by one side, the other side can trump it with these tactical formations. Collins. Storrie, and so you've got to be double quick off the mark. Storrie beat by Smith. Jim Storrie, Scott. No score. That's two defenders, the two fullbacks guarding the line. Lawler is about 3 yards out of his goal. That is the position of Lawrence, the goalkeeper. Giles with the corner. Johanneson, the linesman, is flagging. And there was a spot of pushing by Peacock. Free kick to Liverpool. I think one of the things you see with Leeds having Giles and in fact often Johanneson coming back to reinforce the defence, and Collins playing the midfield role. Then Liverpool with their inside left as the sweeper up. The accent is on the defence and it's almost impossible for anyone to get through. So far Liverpool have given more sign there, likely to do it, but Leeds improving now. They're pushing Liverpool back quite often. Collins won't come through. Callaghan moves a bit to Johanneson. Bell now to the left half, Hunter. Smith winning the day again. Callaghan, St John unmarked. Here's St John. Hunt loping up in the middle. Can he touch that through? Is Thompson going to make it? That was a dangerous back pass from Giles. That's where Liverpool could strike with a quick breakaway. Giles, and forward goes the right back. That's the right back. Now this is the right half. Bremner. He's behind him again. And again Yeats gets to it. Ball throw into Stevenson. Number 2 is Lawler. Here's Smith. Thompson deciding to prospect in the middle. They're strong, you see, the attacking right half having moved up. That attack couldn't make progress, so Liverpool would come back to try and bring the defence out. And then, what a disappointing ending. It's noticeable that on the way to the final, Liverpool played 2, 4, 6, 7 games and conceded only 2 goals. Leeds have played 7 games and only conceded 2 goals as well. So you can see where the strength of both teams is. Hunt beating Bremner, back down to Stevenson. Byrne. Doing his job well this afternoon into Stevenson. Up comes the right half-back, Lawler. Notice that man was strong, the right half. You see how he'll come through when the opportunity presents itself. Good throw by Sprake to his outside right. Giles. Today using Yeats as the mobile man. He'll follow either Storrie or Peacock. Oh. 5 minutes from half-time and not a goal yet. Let's be honest, there isn't really a chance of a goal. This is Bremner. Giles moving forward, but not quickly enough. Charlton to Bremner to Reaney, and we're back where we started. Real cat and mouse stuff. Follow on from Yeats to Byrne. Stevenson to Hunt, and that's a Liverpool throw, says Mr. Burton Shaw, the linesman. It's John out, shown a Hunt had moved inside, Stevenson hadn't moved up. You can see how hard it was raining by the water on the track. And Bremner, Liverpool retreating now. Towing Leeds on, trying to force them into an error. Thompson, that's such a quiet time of it. Strong to Callaghan. Callaghan being changed first by Bell, and behind him is Johanneson, the outside right. Now, Hunt. Oh, St John did well to get up that high. Stevenson, strongly across to Byrne. His Leeds wouldn't chase that quick passing at all. Thompson across to the right back. Lawler. Collins. A bit of room, needs to work. Here's Johanneson, looking for all the world like a Brazilian, not a South African. Smith to Callaghan, strong moving forward onto the right wing, and it gets across to Thompson. Going strong. Up comes Smith. That's almost illegal for Smith to come into the attack, but the fans seem to love it, didn't they? Let's see what Leeds can do down the right flank. There's Reaney, the right back. They're rather hopeful with those long high ones down the middle when we've got Yeats and Smith covering him. Try again, Colin. And you see, here comes Callaghan. And St John is flagged offside. St John not gesturing at the referee, but at Callaghan for what he regarded as a bad pass. It's almost half-time now, though we don't know, of course, about the injury time. We had so many stoppages early on. Sway of the body, creating room for himself now. Hunt to Stevenson. Stevenson lucky to get that one back. Challenged now by Giles, and up comes Byrne, the left back, in support. Stevenson. This is Byrne for Liverpool. Hunt to Callaghan. Strong. Leeds have got 9 men back in defence at the moment. Bobby Collins seemed to bounce up then, didn't he? Here come Leeds, it's Peacock. Peacock back to Giles. Giles again. Charlton moving forward, but Giles still going for that long one down the middle. Now Peacock. Johanneson. St John. Inside him is Thompson. And Smith moving up again. Now to Thompson. Hunt. Had a chance there, but Bell very quick. Now Hunt urging for another go. save, he touched it. Gareth Sprake, the Welsh international goalkeeper. Fine save. Well, I don't think there'll be another chance after this one. This could well be the last major event of the first half. This corner to Liverpool. Sprake, if he hadn't been playing here, would have been in Florence with the Welsh side today. They're playing Italy. Bremner to Colin. Johanneson. Back to Hunter. They get through the Peacock. It's the first time I think Peacock really got one in the air. Smith. Liverpool help with the fact Reaney slipped then. This is Thompson. Stevenson, St John. Hunt. And the corner given away by Billy Bell, the Scottish left back of Leeds. The Leeds now bringing 10 men back in defence. Liverpool have got 4 men in the penalty area. Ron Yeats moving up. And Callaghan to take the kick. And Johanneson moving it away. Byrne finding Stevenson. Strong! Corner. When the pressure's on it, this Leeds defence is not looking happy. And there goes the whistle for half-time. The score, Liverpool and Leeds United, level, no goals. The players rather wet as they move off. The massed bands of Her Majesty's Royal Marines, comprising the band of Her Majesty's Royal Marines Portsmouth Group, the band of Her Majesty's Royal Marines the Plymouth Group, come onto the field for their half-time entertainment. The combined bands are under the direction of Captain P.J. Neville. It will be interesting to see what the managers have cooked up at half-time. I would say in the first half, for my money, it's Liverpool who've been giving the Leeds defence the most trouble. Number 9 in the dark shirt is Ian St John. Number 6 is Stevenson. 2 of Liverpool's. And away they go for the second half. No score. The rain coming down incessantly now. So this top surface is going to be very, very slippery, very, very skiddy indeed. The Liverpool fans have decided a spirited chorus of When the Saints Go Marching In might help their team along. This is Byrne. Covering of number 10, Smith. Thompson. Ball going to be very, very difficult to control now. The skiddy surface. Finding his right back, Lawler. Now Callaghan. This is Smith. Liverpool have done a lot of this playing across the field. Liverpool's throw. And torrential rain now. It's like the monsoon we had when England played Scotland on April the 10th. This is Thompson. It's packing their defence just strong. St John. And coolly and calmly, Bell getting in the way. Number 2, Lawler, the right back. Can Hunt get up? He has done. And a goal kick. Once again, Jackie Charlton completely missing it. There's Roger Hunt, Liverpool's chief goal scorer. Jackie Charlton must be wondering how he's missing those high balls. The rain is so heavy it's driven the managers, trainers and reserves up the trainers' bench in front of the royal box there, hiding underneath the tunnel. Byrne to Hunt. Thompson moving into it, finding now St John. There's Hunt moving through. Oh, now then, Leeds are in trouble. Stevenson, corner. Never reached Stevenson. It was Billy Bremner that saved his side. Oh, Sprake well out of his goal. They were in real trouble, but there's Bremner, the saviour of Leeds that time. Thompson with an in-swinging corner. St John, Hunt, and it's Collins. Ouch, Leeds in a lot of trouble at the moment. Thompson. Oh, Charlton again, a goal, surely Callaghan. No, corner again. Well, that's woken up the Liverpool fans. Callaghan going to make it an in-swinger. Thompson, and it's Charlton getting it away. He's not cheating out to try and get Liverpool offside, but they've no need to worry. Bremner. They lose that one. So it's got to be taken on the right spot. You could see the deserted trainers benched. It's like Cassius Clay, doesn't it, all dressed in white. It's Les Cocker, the Leeds trainer. It's a free kick to Leeds. It's Bremner to take the free kick for Leeds. He's really want to do something. He must be a bit desperate at the moment. They had a shaky patch in the first 4 or 5 minutes of the second half. It's one feeling that if Liverpool could get a goal, they could well start to win this match rather easily. This is Giles, the outside right, back to reinforce the defence. Liverpool moving to that ball so much quicker at the moment, moving off the ball better too. It's a good tackle by Hunter and Collins. Collins out to Giles. Stevenson, Callaghan calling for it and getting it. St John. Well done, Bremner. Chest. St John trying to claim it was hands. He's getting a wee bit rattled there. Passes on, finding their men. This is Lawler. Stevenson. This is Giles coming away. Reaney going on the right wing. Johanneson. This is Bell to Collins. Let's have Collins gets into some free space. It's a bad ball though. Yes, Storrie can't reach it. Thompson should have got that one, but it's Leeds now. Bremner. Peacock trying to find Reaney. Comes to Callaghan. Yes, Smith again. Smith playing so well. Out down to Thompson. Hunt to Stevenson. Liverpool slowly, relentlessly building up another attack. Making Leeds do the chasing. So strong. All this is done to try and pull Leeds out of position. Hunt was taking it too far. Strong across to Byrne, and everybody with the Liverpool goalkeeper in Leeds half. Oh, well taken by Sprake. I thought Bremner was going to put him off there. Leeds throw.
Come on, Stevenson, come on, come on.
Bremner. This is Hunter. It's got a lovely football by Leeds. Giles beaten by outside left of Liverpool, Thompson. And you don't be led astray by the fact that Liverpool might look as if they're on top and in command. It was the same in the semi-final replay against Manchester United. Then Leeds struck the last 10 minutes and got the winning goal a couple of minutes from the end. This is Callaghan. Got onto the right wing, and there's Smith. It's a beautiful ball to St John, and nobody following up. Actually meant to turn that back for Strong. Didn't screw it round far enough. Giles, and here's Collins again. He bobs up everywhere, this little fellow. Giles and Thompson coming to do the tackling. This fellow is Bell, the left back of Leeds, to see how far he'll move up. But it's the Liverpool throw. I think Bremner is going to get told off for that. St John throwing the lack of inches. He's still dangerous in the air. Bell half asleep. Hit by Hunt. Now Callaghan, this is Thompson. That was a foul. Oh. The referee has given an indirect free kick for obstruction. 10 minutes of the second half gone. No score. And Lawler, the right back, to take the free kick for Liverpool. Goes St John. Stevenson. That'll do for a goal kick. Somebody, incidentally, has looked through the records very carefully and found out that no team beginning with the letter L has ever won the FA Cup. Well, it's one record that's going to go this year anyway. Notice I didn't say today because it's all the makings of a goalless draw. I don't think Storrie will reach that one. I think the rain has stopped now. And Stevenson, this is strong. Good throw to Stevenson. No, play on, says the referee. Very definite in that. Collins finding Giles. It's come back, so you'd have room. Now the players beginning to slip and slide a bit. So when mistakes can be made, it's going to be very costly. St John taking over from Callaghan with one now. This is Hunt. It's giving Leeds now time to form up in defence. Who's crashing under this one? Strong! There's Jeff Strong, signed from Arsenal towards the end of last year. Liverpool reserve, really. Damp-looking Gareth Sprake being encouraged by the chants of his own supporters. Bremner working as hard as ever. Corner. And the crowd behind that goal don't like it, but don't get misled by that. Well, behind that goal are mainly Liverpool supporters. There's Collins, number 10 in the white shirt. Number 6 in the dark shirt is Stevenson. Watch for number 5 in the white shirt as that ball comes across. Now, Johanneson. And Strong getting it away. Around Hunter and Bremner. Bremner like a rock in the tackle. And now here comes Stevenson. The ball skidding, sliding, twisting and turning, and the players finding it difficult to keep their feet. This is Callaghan. And the crowd on the far side lifted their feet, thinking it was a goal by Callaghan, but it wasn't. And Callaghan, an under-23 international, local Liverpool boy. It's Byrne for Liverpool. Goodness, St John can get up to them. This is Thompson. Up comes Smith. Quarter of an hour of the second half gone, and still it's 0-0. This is Strong. Well, I would have thought that Giles, although it wasn't meant for him, could have got that one. Anyway, now he's got the ball. Let's see what he could do with it. He finds Collins. Giles again. And the linesman has given the free kick to Yeats. Kick to Leeds as the Liverpool fans chant, "We want a ref." And it's St John. Now Bremner. Now look at Byrne, the last man behind that wall of defenders. Next time we see him, I'll point him out. He looks like he's got a bad right arm. Oh, what a great clearance by Smith. It's with Callaghan. Liverpool going to have to break quicker than this. St John, as Collins going to him. It's out now to Callaghan. Leeds have come back, forming a barrier in defence. This is strong now, across to Stevenson. And once again, the pressure. There's a pressure on Leeds. Now Thompson getting it in. Here's Lawler. St John, and a goal kick to Leeds. And there's, now look at Byrne's right arm. He's held it there all the time. Whatever he does, he never moves that right arm. He looks if he's banged it or something like that. He certainly seems to be having trouble with it. He didn't even move it when he got up with that ball. Got it through to Stevenson. Oh, what a wild one. Jack Charlton on St John. Here comes Byrne. Nice. Giles. Certainly a triumph of the defenders. Lawler to Callaghan. Jeff Strong. Liverpool want Leeds to come forward to them, then they can break. And a foul on Hunt by Hunter. Free kick to Liverpool. Yeats has gone up for Liverpool. A bit tall centre half. So the little fella Bremner is able to head it away, and he's got to go full length to do that. There's Ron Yeats. Storrie. Smith with him. Storrie to Collins, and now to the left back. Bell. That's safe enough. And Storrie gone down. Oh, he's all right. Callaghan with the throw for Liverpool to Strong. Now then, St John. Stevenson moving up, and this is Stevenson, the left half. Out to Thompson. Can Thompson hit it? And a wild straight with his fingers to it. And Stevenson, like a good Scot, must be a golfer, replacing the divots. Fine save by Sprake from Thompson. 20 minutes gone. No score. And Callaghan to take the corner for Liverpool. Stevenson works so well for Liverpool. But now it's the Leeds right back, Reaney. Stevenson once again to Thompson. We haven't seen any flashes of his individual brilliance. Now Hunt. St John there with him. Oh, he's running into trouble. Storrie. Back to Bremner. My, how this young boy works. Well, even when you appeal for the throw-in, and Byrne still appealed mainly with his left arm, hardly moved his right. It's not place of the Liverpool trainer, but we can give it up. Lacing to Thompson, or another piece of chewing gum. This is Stevenson. Now then, Thompson. Strong. Oh, Thompson hadn't moved up. Still in play now, Johanneson. Well, very little has gone past Tom Smith this afternoon. It's Thompson for Liverpool. Still this Leeds defence keeping intact. Now the wee fellow, Bobby Collins. Where the Liverpool number 4 is. He's the right half. It shows you how little numbers mean in this modern football. This is Bell for Yeats. Now Thompson through the Hunt. Hunt on his own at the moment. 2, 4, 6. These defenders come back to cover. Giles, the outside right of Leeds. Wondering everywhere. Storrie is on the right wing position at the moment. May get the ball from this fellow. No, Reaney didn't give it to him. Gives it to Bremner. And Callaghan. Strong. Stevenson moving up behind Strong. Strong made Lawler try a long one there, which didn't come off. This is Collins. Oh, Charlton deciding to come up with the attack. Liverpool have got the extra man this time. Reaney beating Hunt. Ground very slippery now. Here's Giles. Johanneson. Throw to Leeds. So far a disappointing cup final. So far no goals. Giles, the outside right, taking the throw for Leeds. To think now that these two teams have planned this cup final out of existence almost. And that was hands by Smith. I think the crowd's comments on this final are significant. We thought this was going to be the rowdiest cup final. It hasn't been by a long chalk, and we haven't even had one EI adio since the kick-off from the Liverpool fans. So they too must be disappointed. Bremner with the free kick. And there was a bit of pushing then. Free kick to Liverpool. Pushing long before the ball came. Thompson. Inside to Hunt and Stevenson following up. There's Hunt. St John, no, it's been no good even if Hunt does get it. I should imagine one cameraman hurt. And no, but Charlton is. Charlton caught the camera, I think. And the cameraman's all right, but Jackie Charlton is obviously got caught on the thigh muscle. Number 3 with him is Bill Bell, and I think the referee is going to tell those cameramen to get farther back. It was difficult to know what to do with the cameramen. They've got to be there to do their jobs, but players come crashing over the goal line. It is rather dangerous. Hunter finding Collins, and went so well off the ball then. Let the pass, went forward for the return. Johanneson. Back to Bell. Oh, Peacock getting that one back to Bremner. Out now to Storrie. Well, I think there's another cameraman going. Took that right on the side of the head. So if your favourite newspaper doesn't have a picture tomorrow, you know why. Nobody wanting to challenge in midfield, so it's Collins finding Bell. Stevenson out to Thompson. Strong going with him on the left wing. Stevenson inside. Right across now to Callaghan. St John making it inside, now being covered by Collins. Callaghan running into trouble, then Bell fell. And who gave away the corner was Giles. Ian Callaghan to corner to Thompson. Quarter of an hour left, and we still haven't had a goal, so extra time looming up in capital letters. Strong to Byrne. Is Strong. Oh, sure. Saw the Reaney coming. Oh, he's changed that one. Out of play. Now it is getting difficult for the players to keep their feet. Collins take this throw, and the Leeds right half. Bremner is in the centre forward position now. So now people who work by numbers in football know how little they mean. This is Stevenson. Now, Thompson. Up to Callaghan. Pressure on Leeds again. Anyone get up to that one? Up goes St John. And notice the Leeds. Outside left, Johanneson. Bremner anticipating the Back pass. Well, now to Thompson. Jeff Strong getting it to Callaghan. Oh, now St John's surely. Here comes Stevenson. Oh, Collins in the way. Collins having the luck of the bounce. Hunter. Leeds have changed their tactics now. They've put Bremner as a permanent forward. And Storrie easily beaten by Smith. Smith been an outstanding player, I would say, in today's match. Across to Thompson. It's there! Oh, a great save! I wonder what Ian St John is saying and what Peter Thompson's saying. Ian St John number 9, Thompson number 11. But what a great save by Sprake, the goalkeeper. Gareth Sprake, but for him, Leeds now would be so far behind. They wouldn't have a hope. Strange position for him to take up from a corner. But then Liverpool are dropping them short. Now Thompson will get it across. Yeats is moving up, screaming for it. Goes Yeats, and then Sprake again. It's a Storrie. Bremner screaming down the middle, and he's offside now. And the ball's released. Instead to Johanneson. Liverpool have had time to strike back in defence. Up comes the left back Byrne. Billy Bell, the Scottish left back. Now, St John. Strong moving forward, both the wing halves up in attack for Liverpool. Strong out to Thompson. That'll be a corner, yes. Liverpool fans cheering as if it was a goal. Last time we had extra time here. A goal in extra time settled it. Corner, I say. As the linesman said, he says a goal kick. And St John, the Scottish international centre forward, didn't quite agree with him, did he? Unfortunately for St John, the referee did. Now that our thoughts are turning to extra time, the last time we had it at Wembley, the Lancashire side got beaten. Byrne beaten by Charlton Athletic. This is Giles. Giles has come back permanently now. Bremner has gone up permanently for Leeds. St John out to Callaghan. And Strong has gone forward. Here's Strong. Young Reaney moving it away. This is Bremner. Johanneson moving at least lightning, or he was on the right wing, now slowed down. Johanneson. This is the left back, Bell. They telegraph that move. Lawler reading it. Oh, what a beautiful clearance by Lawler up to Strong. Thompson calling for it. And instead it's got to Hunt. The linesman has given a corner. The linesman says a corner. And the referee going to have a word with him. No, the referee says minus is visible. This is Giles. Here's Smith and Hunter having a tussle, and it's the red-shirted Hunter who wins it. Now, Byrne, still with that stiff right arm. There it is. Stevenson to St John. And Liverpool really now playing it as if this is a little run out for Tuesday's European Cup tie. Hunt then was obviously caught on the wrong foot, yet he couldn't dart forward for it. This is Callaghan. Certainly, Leeds haven't really looked like scoring the whole of the match. Liverpool have and indeed would have scored the brilliance of Sprake and the Leeds goal. This is Strong. So this tight defence, snapping up his forwards. Strong getting to Callaghan now. Then to Thompson. And Storrie seems to be limping very badly. This is Hunt. Smith. There's Storrie moving into the challenge, but backing away. Number 11 is Thompson. To Callaghan. Here's Storrie covering him, looking too happy. No danger in that one. Then Giles. Oh, Bremner moving forward. Yeats there for Liverpool. There goes Stevenson for Liverpool. Get back to St John. Here, now it's to Thompson to Callaghan. Surely. Charlton moving in so quickly. Stevenson beaten by Johanneson. Oh, now Stevenson. Hunt. Roger Hunt, English international, top goal scorer for Liverpool. Not today, of course. They're all joint top scorers with no goals each. And only 5 minutes left to play. John. Back to number 4. Strong. Thompson to Smith. Oh, it's a good ball. Stevenson and the corner, and once again, yes, Charlton has caught it right in the stomach. He's had an unhappy time, hasn't he, in this final? I think that's the 3rd, or is it the 4th time he's been down and had to have the trainer onto it. There's Cocker, the Leeds trainer. Number 4 is Strong for Liverpool. And the Liverpool trainer, Bob Paisley, coming on to have a look at Ian St John. I think it's St John he's attending to. Yes. They're ripping off the laces on St John's left boot. There he is. This is Scramp, and rather quiet bunch of spectators, 100,000. There's just a section of them, the Leeds supporters. That's Charlton, all right. And what about St John? I don't think the referee... He's all right. And the corner going to be taken now. There's St John. Yeats, no, the linesman has flagged and the referee has given a free kick to Leeds United. Yeats using his hands to get a bit of extra height. What a pity that this game has not turned out to be the classic that we all expected. Now, what can Bremner do? Stevenson bringing it away. Thompson at 2. Hunt, Stevenson in the centre forward position. And Callaghan cutting in from the right. This is Callaghan. Smith. Screening it to get it to Callaghan. Well, it's Collins now. My money now is definitely on the side of extra time. That should be the signal for a goal, but Giles. Away goes Strong. Johanneson with him. Nobody there to cover Callaghan. Callaghan right across to Thompson. Here's Byrne, the left back. Thompson. Now have a crack, Byrne. Oh yes, clean now, surely. Here comes Strong. And I said, please have a crack. It wasn't any bias on behalf of Liverpool. It's just that, well, I think like all neutrals here, we'd love a goal by anybody. Because Liverpool want extra time, or a replay like they want a hole in their head with a European Cup tie on Tuesday. Now Smith, is Smith going to do it? No. Now it's up Stevenson to St John, across to Strong. Now Callaghan. Stevenson, Hunt, on its loose, and the goalkeeper's kicked on the head, and the referee, as is calling the trainer, the goalkeeper was kicked on the head quite accidentally. And the referee, Mr. Clements of West Bromwich, who's been an extraordinarily good referee, rightly and wisely stopped play immediately. I think it could well be the shoulder rather than the head. Sure, it's just as painful, but I think less dangerous to get a crack on the shoulder than on the head. Let us hope, of course, there's no danger of a broken collarbone or anything like that. Yes, you can see where it's hurt, the right shoulder. Very easy for Les Cocker to say, yeah, just swing your arm around and tell me whether it hurts, you know. But anyway, Sprake all right again. What a fine game he's played for Leeds. So with the full time nearly up, it's a dropped ball. And we're playing the time added on for injury. Oh, now St John, can he get a crack in? Well, even with with a damaged shoulder. That shoulder. Sprake still in top form. The referee looking at his watch. And there goes the whistle. It's extra time for the first time since 1947, when Charlton and Burnley were no score at the end of 90 minutes, and Charlton won by 1-0 in extra time. And they're the three inside forwards, and you notice that Bremner has gone up. He's going up to centre forward, and Bell has decided to come back. But Bremner's certainly in the forward line now. Leeds to kick off. As happened in the second half of normal time, Giles, of course, has come back so that Bremner can go to centre forward. Here's Stevenson. Now to Strong. So now it's a question of stamina. Who can last out the longest? It's Strong. Then comes Stevenson. Now Callaghan. St John will never get to that one. And Lawler. One of the successes at the match so far, and you'll notice a number of players have got their stockings rolled right down as he's doing. Reduce the risk of cramp. Cross now to Strong. Oh, this is Lawler, the right fullback. Liverpool. And someone else has gone down with it, rolling in agony with cramp. It's Giles rolling in agony with cramp. Johnny Giles, who won a Cup Winners' Medal here 2 years ago with Manchester United, down with cramp. And here's a man who's played a blinder, the Leeds trainer. Looking round now, a number of players are sort of undoing the laces they have around the tops of their stockings. I notice Bremner's doing it. Bremner's just done it and rolled his stocking down. Well, they're all having them up, but a number of players now letting their stockings fall down. Anyway, we're Lawler to Hunt. Hunt across to Stevenson. Oh, Stevenson. Oh, here comes Byrne. Yes, a goal by Hunt. Roger Hunt has scored. And they've gone mad. And onto the field. They're invading the pitch. There's one fellow got on. One chap has got on. Here it, and what the sight. There's the Mersey's beat. And there's a man being arrested, but he doesn't care. E-I-A-D-O, we've scored a goal. My goodness, we've never seen this at Wembley before. 2, 4, 6, policeman, and he's still waving his rattle. Well, you can't condone people who run on the pitch. But my goodness, what a sight that was. So Hunt has put Liverpool in the lead. Someone has just murmured, why couldn't you have done that 5 minutes sooner? Here's Hunt, and immediately the whole atmosphere has changed. I said earlier that if Liverpool got a goal, they could well run away with it. We'll have to wait and see whether they do. Well, here's St John. And St John bringing down Charlton. And let's just spare a thought for Leeds United, whose other clubs before them may well be falling between two stools. They lost the Football League Championship on Monday to Manchester United, and now they're on the way to losing the FA Cup final to Liverpool. And over to our left, I've never seen such sights. The crowd have gone mad. You'd think it was all over, wouldn't you? Well, they've another 23 minutes to go. Now here's Hunt, the man who got the goal. And Collins been nice for foul. And Giles has gone down again. He's limping badly. He's got both. There's Giles with both stockings rolled down. And I don't know where they found them, but more police reinforcements are being sent round to where the Liverpool fans are. Now this final is living up to its name as the noisiest cup final on record. It's taken it 94 minutes to explode. And Stevenson, the man who made the goal. Now to St. John. Notice both stockings down. Now to Thompson. Back with Byrne. This is St. John. Oh, a beautiful one to Stevenson. Is this going to be number 2? Well, Sprake could even save them with his head. And that's Stevenson having trouble with cramp. Well, that could have been the spine cop at Anfield, couldn't it? Right, the game has restarted now. And here's Byrne punching it through. Oh, and he almost upset Sprake. Giles looking a little worried now, cramp, upsetting him terribly. Now, Lawler to St. John. And the Liverpool signature tune, Will Never Walk Alone, rising from the terraces. Callaghan. Thompson. Strong to Callaghan. And Leeds being made to chase now. Liverpool well on top. St. John. Wonderful singing by the Anfield choir here for a day out. Smith, St. John and Charlton, and here's St. John. That'll be only just a goal kick. Now Charlton moving up for Leeds. One has a feeling that Leeds just haven't got the steam to pull this game away. Good one from Strong to Callaghan. Liverpool now can just hold the ball and take it easy, relax. Leeds have got to do all the chasing and fighting now. Can Hunt reach it? No. 5 minutes before we have a break in extra time. And there you see how much in trouble Storrie is. I think the Liverpool fans are chanting St John now. All this, Charlton up with the attack. Now Bremner, he's equalised! There's Billy Bremner, the man who scored so many important goals. He got the goal that sent Leeds to Wembley. And there the Leeds fans are happy that he's got the goal. It's made it 1 each. Okay then, it's 1 goal each. We're back to Miss Hay again. That is the first time in the whole match that Leeds have really looked like scoring. It's taken them 102 minutes. Now Strong. Strong to Thompson. This is St John. Hunt. People now are beginning to wonder whether they should leave the stadium, make tracks for Manchester to get their tickets for the replay on Thursday night. It's the first time at Wembley that both teams have scored in extra time. St John. Stevenson. This is Charlton. Oh, we've now got when the Whites go marching in. We've had the Saints marching in, the Reds marching in. And now it's time for the Leeds fans to go mad. There's Charlton. Byrne to Stevenson. Oh, now Hunt. Giles to Johanneson. He's one of the stockings down brigade. Well, half a member anyway. Thompson and St John is offside. He's taking it too far. Charlton hoping that the throw will be given to him, and it's been given. It's one thing about this Leeds side, they strike when they're least expected to. Looked as if they were well beaten, and now they're back in the game. It's 1 each, and Johanneson is offside. Referee didn't give the free kick because Liverpool safely in possession. Good example of fine refereeing, keeping the game going. Bremner beaten by Smith. Lawler, who's played a splendid game at right back, forward to Strong. Collins to Giles, almost half-time of extra time. I think you can write Storrie off, he can hardly walk now. Collins can walk, run and play football. is Peacock trying to reach Bremner. Thompson. Well, the Leeds fans getting cheeky now. They're chanting, "We want two." Number 10 is Collins. And here's Storrie, the man who's almost a cripple now, number 8. Now, Smith. I can't see Hunt reaching that one. I think the whistle is going any second now. Up goes Reaney for Leeds. Stevenson. One thing the players are doing now, their stockings roll down, they're getting 1 or 2 knocks on their shins. Collins, forward to Bremner. Goal kick. And the whistle goes for the end of the first period of extra time with a score. Leeds United 1, Liverpool 1. "15 minutes away now from the end of this final." There's Revie, Leeds manager, having a word with number 10 Collins. Well, that must be Sister Anna with that banner. I notice Sido in. The Leeds coach has come on the field just to add a few words of advice. 15 minutes left for play. If it's a draw then, meet you all again. Main Road, Manchester, Thursday evening. Comes Storrie. Stevenson. Liverpool, who were once in the relaxing position of a goal lead, making Leeds fight, and now back in the melting pot. They've got to struggle just as hard as Leeds have. Peacock. Peacock, Collins calling for it. St John reading that one well. Finding Thompson. Standard of football dropping now even more as the players are tired. This is Collins. Bremner. Goodness, he's a warrior, Bremner. He's Storrie. Out of the game now. Now Bremner, turn quickly. This is Hunt to St John. Thompson across to Strong. Then Strong got a shot in. And once again, let us Sprake it top ball. There's Jeff Strong, Liverpool right half. Corner to Liverpool. There's Yeats. St John, that's a nasty looking lob. Goal kick. What a week it's going to be for Liverpool. If they do draw today, they've got a European Cup semi-final Tuesday and FA Cup final replay on Thursday. Number 11, Thompson. St John. This is Byrne. Both teams looking very, very tired now. I should imagine it's going to be a mistake on the part of the defence rather than any inspired move by the forwards, which is going to win this game. It's Bobby Collins way back with his defence, directing operations. Stevenson to Thompson. It's a good ball across to Strong. There's Smith on Strong's right. Liverpool tending to carry that ball into trouble. There's Thompson. Byrne coming on the left. That's a nice little decoy. Strong. There's Giles now playing at right half for Leeds. Johanneson. 10 minutes between us and an FA Cup final replay. 1 goal each, and now through to St John. And the corner given away by Hunter. No, it's not a corner, is it? Did it go over the line? Yep, it did. Now, short corner taken back to Stevenson. Up comes Byrne, the left back. Come Liverpool again. Not hurrying things, because the team that panics now will lose this cup final. It's out to Callaghan. He's taking it too far. It's a goal! A goal! And over the barriers they come. Here they come. Here comes another fellow to St John. And there go the coppers after him. And there's the jubilant fan. He won't see any more goals at Wembley. That's Peacock. Now, how much longer have we got to go? 8 minutes, I gather. And now there's Bremner causing trouble, almost worrying Yeats into giving a corner. I have a feeling, though, I hope I'm wrong, there might well be a mass invasion of this pitch at the end if Liverpool win it. I only hope I'm very wrong. Collins. promised to be for him. Football of the year, he called to the Scottish side, but he didn't win a championship medal. Now it looks as if he won't win a cup winner's medal. His record of never having gone up Wembley may well continue. This is Callaghan, the man who gave the goal to St John, the man who scored. I thought Callaghan had taken it too far. They'll never reach that one. I must say that those in charge of this... Bremner's offside, he's offside, don't worry. Now, there's one thing, the people in charge of the FA Cup final are still not certain it's all over. They haven't brought the FA Cup into the Royal Box yet. I could just see it through the window below the Royal Box. There's a gentleman with either white ribbon or red ribbon, not quite knowing which ribbon to tie on it. Or, of course, whether to put it back in the box and just take it up to Manchester. Anyway, Liverpool 2-1 in the lead. And here's Charlton. Everybody up the Leeds now. Oh, is this going to be the breakaway? Now that this is the risk Leeds had to take. This is Thompson. And once again, there's a boy, Gareth Sprake. Certainly doesn't deserve to be on the losing side. "20 years of age, played for Wales at 18, the youngest ever Welsh international. Youngest ever Welsh international goalkeeper. 5 minutes left, Liverpool 2-1 up. Strong, is he going to make it 3? No, it's hit the side netting. Just a word to those of you who just switched on and wondering why you're still seeing the FA Cup final. We're in extra time, and despite the whistles, there's about 4 minutes left to play. Liverpool on the dark strip leading 2-1. Now here's one Leeds player who doesn't look tired. No, he didn't get that one. I meant Reaney, the right back. This is Giles. Always at this time too that one thinks of the behind-the-scene Wembley stories, and the moment one thinks of Gordon Mill, the real right half of Liverpool, who was injured and not able to play today. Thompson, there's Reaney, number 2, played very well. Here's Hunter, not much longer now. I Leeds are going to do it. Here's Strong, the man who took Milne's place. On the Liverpool side, Liverpool playing as if they've no intention of letting this lead slip. Lawler hunts. There's been nail-biting tension now for players of both teams. Liverpool fans aren't all that confident. They're whistling for the final whistle to go. It's Callaghan. Callaghan back to Strong. There's Billy Bremner still chasing, coming in defence now. He'd play his heart out any day. Now here's Thompson for Liverpool. And the corner for Liverpool. Now what? 2 minutes left. Corner to Liverpool. Up comes Lawler, the right back. Thompson strong there with him. All Liverpool have to do is just hold the ball. They're leading 2-1. Comes Willie Stevenson back to Byrne. A great season for Leeds. But in the end, they've fallen between two stools and 1-0. Liverpool look as if they've won the cup at the third attempt. Twice they were beaten in the final. They were beaten in 1914 by Burnley 1-0, and they were beaten in 1950 by Arsenal 2-0, and now with about a minute of extra time left, they're leading Leeds by 2-1. Reaney to Collins. Hunter. Yeats deciding he'd boot that one anywhere. The linesman, the signalling, there's the whistle. Liverpool have won, and the police having a great job to keep the crowd off the pitch. Let us too spare a thought for Leeds United. They came so near in both competitions. There's Don Revie, the Leeds manager. And you can hear the Liverpool fans, E-I-A-D-O, we won the cup. And up the steps goes Ron Yeats, being mocked. And there's the famous trophy. There's the Liverpool chairman raising his hand. Mr. Follows next to Her Majesty. And behind Her Majesty, Mr. Reynolds, the Leeds chairman. Handshake from the Liverpool chairman for Ron Yeats. Tommy Lawrence with the 5th behind. Well, it'll be a mad lap of honour. This Liverpool team. Peter Thompson. There's Mr. Wiseman, the chairman of the Challenge Cup Committee. And here's Jeff Strong having a look at the medal he never thought he would get. And I should think so, Jeff. Only 48 hours ago was he in the team. Ian St. John, the man who got the winner. And here's Jerry. Yes, he has hurt that right arm. And Bobby Collins, the football of the year, getting a well done from the Earl of Harwood. And Gary Sprake, what a great game he played. Paul Reaney, Alan Peacock. This is the gallant Leeds side that came so near and yet so far in two competitions. Johanneson, first South African, well, the first coloured player rather to play here. Here's Billy Bremner. Looking very sad, he hates to be beat. Well, the familiar figure of Monty in the background. There's the referee who's done so well. And Princess Marina, you noticed, no doubt.